Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly update video. This is week 30 some odd something. Anyway, I've been playing around with the format of these videos. For this one, I'm going to show you what I got real quick, and then I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to take a closer look at some of the stuff, and we'll see how you guys like that. So anyway, first off, I got a custom. This is a 993 GT2. Made this a long time ago. Just recently, though, added some headlights. This one looks really good with headlights, and I struggled with exactly how to do it because of the way the interior is in this thing. But I definitely got it figured out, and now I can do these, fairly easily. So I had my buddy Todd pick me up some. So I got a dozen Porsche 993 GT2s to make some customs out of. Don't want to give away the details exactly yet, but I am going to do a collaboration with another customizer here on YouTube very soon involving this. And I'm also going to send a kit of one of these cars to Nesto P, who currently is making me some decals for another project. So thank you, Nesto, for that. And then the other thing I'll keep a secret for now, I guess, whatever. All right, so other things I got. Went to an antique mall, picked up this Wheel Rider guy. Not sure if I'm just going to take the wheels off of it or not and use them for a custom. Pretty cool. Got this flat out 442, as I always pick these up when I see them, for $1. And so I went to the antique mall, and I went there with a guy named Suresh, who is a person from India. He's been here for a little less than a year, almost a year. He's been in the States. He's over here on a work visa for a company that's close to where I live. And so anyway, I randomly met him at a Toys R Us. Long story longer. Talked about Hot Wheels, and he told me a lot about how collecting is in India and the challenges there, and blah 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 blah. So really really cool guy, really really nice guy. We were able to get together and go hunting yesterday. And he came down and he brought me an Ecto 1 and a K-Day van. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Suresh. He also gave me this cool Firebird, Light My Firebird. And I'm not sure what series this is, if this is an RLC, what it came from. But we'll pop that open and take a closer look at that in the next little segment here. So anyway, we went hunting together. We didn't really find much in stores, but I showed him our little antique mall, which is kind of cool because there's a few dealers there that sell some die-casts. So I'm going to show you what I picked up from there. I picked up, the 442. I picked up this Jeep, and I picked up this Super Chrome's Beetle. That's really cool. Pretty minty card. Picked up a Porsche. This one's got lens detail on the front, so it's a headlight candidate. Picked up this DeLorean. Pretty cool. And then picked up this Baja Beetle. I already have one of these carded. And I'm a Beetle collector. This is one of the castings I kind of casually collect. There's a million of them out there, so I'll probably never have all of them, but pretty cool. So got that. And then the coolest thing I found is this. This is a 69 Dodge Daytona. This is an Ertl Collectibles. Paid $7 for it, gladly. This is the Racing Champions Dodge Daytona, okay, which is this casting, this Ertl casting. We're going to take a close little look at this in the second part of the video and do a little comparison, and trust me, it's worth looking at these. So I got that. And then next, I was able to find the C release of Release 5 of Auto World Premium, which has that Galaxy, the Plymouth Fury in black and gold, the Trans Am in blue. Yes, needed one of these open. Yes, sir. Joining the Trans Am collection in blue. That is awesome. And you got that one, the Impala. The Olds 442 in white. And Dart in this root beer brownish color. So really cool. Glad to find this series. These are all limited, one of 1836. So the Ultra Reds have to be really limited to like 60 or something. You know, my math could be way off, but yeah, something along that line. But yeah, really happy to find another one of these. Had to pick up the whole set. That is awesome. Also at Toys R Us this week, I found they had Motor World Series 12, which is an older Motor World series. Green light, but I didn't have either of the buses or the bugs in the series, so I had to pick up those. Going to just go ahead and crack all of them because they're going to join my bug collection. There's that. There's the green one. And there's our panel. And here's the Samba. So there's that. All right, so that's all I found this week. So some Auto World, some Green Light. Got some cool stuff from Suresh. Got to hang out with a new Diecast friend. Sweet to have local Diecast friends, definitely. And he's from a town north of me, so he's not really, you know, competition down here, so that's okay. All right, so that's it, and we're going to flip the camera around and take a detailed look at some other stuff. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a detailed look at these Daytonas. So, as I mentioned, this is an Ertl. This is a Racing Champions in the, and it was an elusive one actually to find. So it's Racing Champions in the first series of Racing Champions Mint. I think this is from set A. I'm not sure. There was also an alternate color of this, which I do not have and definitely want. This is a great casting, okay? Excellent casting. This Ertl is the original tool. Well, it's the same tool. This is basically an original release of it, so it isn't Ertl casting. And we're going to take a look at these real quick side by side. So first of all, this packaging, display case included, ages 8+. This packaging is huge, and it is definitely trashed. So, and I've already opened this once. Take a look at it. I just wanted to show you how it was packaged and how ridiculous it was. You got a plastic insert here, two of those, one on each end here, that hold up the display case, that float that in the package, and then the two plastic ones in here that float the casting inside of the case. Go ahead and pop that open. The case, however, is really nice. However unnecessary it might be. Mirror back. So there's that. Pretty cool. And then, yeah, and then there's your casting. It just snaps in. So, nice little case. That's pretty cool. So anyway, the cars. From the outside, they look pretty similar as far as amount of detail. This does have silver trim and stuff. It's just hard to see because it's a silver car. They all have pretty much the same amount of detail on the outside. However, on the other bits, like the engine, and actually this opens too, the trunk. Trunk, you're not going to really be able to see in there, but it's got a spare tire in there. This also has a spare tire in there, but it's a little bit more detailed. Kind of see in there. Also, the motor is pretty detailed on this one, but it's really detailed on this. We're going to take a look under a macro lens here in a second, but that's really detailed in there. And then the base of these cars is awesome. It is plastic, okay? However, it is worth it being plastic because it is made of all sorts of little different parts. And it covers up the screws so you can't see any screws or rivets. You got exhaust pieces right here. They're kind of delicate, but really, really cool. It's an adult collectibles. It's okay that it's a little bit delicate. It's on the base, so doesn't have much chance of getting broken. But and then here's this, the same, but it's got more detail. So that is pretty awesome. This casting is really cool. I got it for $7, and to me, that's a steal for this thing. So I'm going to show you a couple of things up close. Let's take a look at that motor. Let's get in there. See if we can get real close here. See how detailed that is? Try to get it to focus. Look at that. That is really cool. And then let's see if we can get a look inside the trunk. Sorry for the blurry setup to this. Gotta to get real close, and you can see the dirt in my fingernails. That's great too. So there's your spare tire, painted basically to look like one of those. That is really cool. And then of course the base is just excellently detailed. So really awesome. I just think that's really cool. I think that casting is awesome. It's a really cool casting. The GTO, the 65 GTO in the Racing Champions is also an Ertl casting. It's also fantastic. I also suggest you look up WTFFOR. Did a video on the Ertl collectibles cars, and they're all really sweet. They all feature opening trunks, opening hoods, extreme detailed bases. Just really, really awesome. All right, so enough about that for the moment. Take another quick detailed look at a couple other things we showed here. Here's that Porsche with lights. Pretty sweet. Just take a quick look at that. We don't want to make these videos too long. I opened up that Firebird. Light my Firebird that I got from Suresh. Again, thank you very much. Pretty sweet. Opening hood. It's a cool old school casting. Detailed front. Detailed back. Looks really nice. Thank you very, very much. This awesome thing. Oh, man. Gorgeous. Love this casting. It's probably my favorite casting in existence right now from any diecast manufacturer. I just love this thing. I think it is great. And I think actually all Auto World is great. I'm actually going after a complete set of Auto World now. Shout out to SKDC_murder_mitten on Instagram, who is helping me fill some Auto World holes in my collection. I really appreciate it, bud. Don't know if you really watch any of my videos, but if you do, thank you. So there's that. So awesome, awesome stuff. So Auto World is my favorite brand. All right, so then we got these Beetles that we cracked. Pretty basic. It's the basic casting, Motor World casting that does not have an opening hood or trunk or hood or whatever. Here it is in green, classic Beetle. I just like this casting. They look really cool, a bunch of them all together. Samba Bus. Very nice. And the panel. Very nice as well. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to show you a few things from afar and a few things close up. So let me know what you think about the format of this video and what you think I should do going forward. Do you like the videos that are just facing me and I just kind of show you everything I got? Or do you like when I give you an up-close view of some of the stuff? And usually that's going to end up being a longer video if I have to go up close, which I don't have a problem with, but I know there's a lot of videos to watch and, you know, attention spans and time and all of that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you guys very much for watching and have a great day.